guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we talk a lot about career, motivation, and a lot of things which makes my and your life a lot better and easier. So today I'm here with our very own guest Sagar Thapa, who is going to first talk about how he built this PC. I mean, how did he assemble and compile all of this, and what does he do on this? The next video we'll talk about what does he do on this and what is this whole field of 3D generalist all about. But for today, for this video, let's just give you a brief a setup introduction of everything that is here. Looks so cool. I mean, how did he customize all of this, and why and how did he get all of this idea from, and where did he get all of these equipments from? Alright, so let us begin.
So the reason I had to build a custom PC is because my MacBook Pro to 2013 or 14, no, it was a 2015 MacBook Pro, which was decent while it lasted, but it wasn't powerful enough and the battery was giving up on me. And I wanted to upgrade, so I didn't want the same machine to be repeated over again. So I was looking at the prices, and the one that I wanted with the right specifications from Apple was costing around 4.5 lakhs. So that was way out of budget. So I started getting into the whole idea of building a PC because for like literally a quarter of a price, this thing currently stands on exactly what I wanted to do. So for those of you who do know anything about computers, this thing right now has 64 gigabytes of RAM. And when I first, another reason I had to build a custom one is because when I first built it, it only had 32 gigs of RAM. So it gives you that freedom and flexibility to just like get the machine going, and then later down, like I bought that RAM 1 year later, another 32 GBs of more of it. So you can divide the expenses over time. But otherwise, with Apple or anything else, you just need to chunk out one huge amount of money, which I didn't want to. So currently, it's got 64 gigs of RAM, 8 cores of the CPU and 8 gigs of VRAM on it. So it's like pretty powerful. So I have not reached its limits yet, and I do everything on it from music production to water simulations in 3D animation. It has never like given up on me, and it's almost 2 years old. Yeah, this in a couple months it will be 2 years old.
Amazing. So guys who do not know, Sagar is also been an alumni or a student of Berkeley College, and we will also be talking about his journey in music and everything in the next video, so stay tuned for that. Until then, Sagar, please could you like show us all of this? Also, for those of you who do not know, these two monitors and everything is like one PC. So I'll just tell Sagar to explain how has he done this and how powerful this is. He's already spoken about that though, but it's so cool. I mean, I know a lot of you might just know it, but people like me who are unaware, Sagar, please could you help us with that?
Yeah, sure. So right there, where it's like you see this big block, that's the GPU, and what it's doing, it's supposed to do only one thing. It's supposed to like just be a graphical, processing unit of your computer. So when you buy a graphics card, it usually will have more than one output, right? So what it's doing right now, I'm taking two outputs and I've connected them right there. And you just go into the Windows setting in the display settings, and it'll just connect them and it'll like go through it seamlessly. So that's not a issue at all. It's very...
Yeah, I mean, could you open something here and then...
Sure. Google like a Chrome here, and then you just slide it, boom.
Ooh, nice.
And the reason for two monitors is in 3D you can have a reference open on one, and the other you can do your actual work. And in music it's like you can get your one window open here and the other in the other.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's like helps you with your productivity for sure. I tried with a 3 monitor setup as well. It doesn't really work because of the space. It can. I just really prefer 2. So like productivity wise, 2 is like currently my max given my space and my room right now.
So guys, I hope all of this was helpful to you people. Now this is something of my interest, and I just want Sagar to also explain this, because a lot of people who are like not interested in this might just be interested in this. And Sagar, I think you use this for your gaming, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, and yeah, music, right? I just forgot about that. Yeah.
So the way this works, it starts with here. So this is an audio interface. What it does, it just converts, actual like sound into digital format so that the computer can process it. What it also does, it takes the load of the CPU for transcoding audio. So this is a good requirement. Like it's a necessity if you're into music production of any kind. If you want to record yourself or anything, this is very necessary. Headphones normal, but these are studio monitoring headphones, so they are meant to work far more professionally than other headphones. You don't have to have them, but it's good to have a nice pair of headphones. And this audio interface is directly connected to the mic, which runs on phantom power. For those of you who don't know, phantom power is just like extra electricity. So that's hooked up there. So it just like does it. So the audio interface needs to be powered additionally after it has been powered by the USB. So the mic is connected to the audio interface and the audio interface is connected to the computer. That's the the signal path that it takes. So it works. So plus when I'm gaming on Discord and anything, my voice is crystal clear because it's a really good mic. It's a decent mic. So mainly I bought it for recording my vocals and guitars, but it doubles down as a communication device as well. That's the basic setup it has.
Thank you so much, Sagar. All of this is like too good. Let's just talk a little about the pricing of all of these, because although you said that this is like a quarter less compared to
Max.
yeah, but still we'd still love to know how much you got all of this for.
So these monitors, as you can imagine, are not the left one. I don't remember how much it was because I bought it almost 4 years ago. Yeah, almost 4 years ago. So it was I think 6,000-7,000. The right one is a 140 hertz gaming monitor. So the left one is a 60 hertz. It's like normal. So the right one is around 12,000. It was on Amazon sale, so that was decent. Currently, this mic when I first bought it was 7,000, and right now I don't know what price it's on. Tables, well, if you can make them at home, that's the best. But yeah, the tables were cheap as well. The most expensive part, as you can imagine, was the computer. So the CPU was, I think, the most expensive of them all, but it's the most useful of them all as well. I think the total cost of this computer is little over 1 lakh right now, and as I said, it's pretty powerful. And with the currently new generation of AMD CPUs, it's still not obsolete as of yet. So if I can shell out money for another brand new CPU, I don't have to buy a whole new computer. I just have to take the old CPU out, put a new one in, and my computer will have more power to work with.
And what about your keyboards and mouse? They look so good.
Keyboard is 1,000-1,200 rupees or something, and the mouse is for 300-400.
Only? That's nice.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And your headphones?
Phew, I don't remember, but they're on the expensive side of things. So
amazing.
Like for headphones.
Okay, so just before we wrap up, could you please tell us what are these?
They are supposedly when sound travels in a room, so these are supposed to absorb them and not make them reflect back so that the microphone can pick them up, right? So imagine if you're recording something, the sound hits the wall, comes back, and the microphone picks up not only what you're doing, but picks up on the backlash of that audio file, or audio wave as well. So what you get is this kind of reverb effect, which might be there, but I just put them up for show. They don't actually work. I don't know the science behind acoustics or tuning up a room or anything. So they're just for show. They just add to the aesthetic of the room. Nothing as such. They're not as functional. Neither do I care if they're functional. But they just.
Thank you. So Sagar, thank you so much for being here and for explaining all of this to us. It was so good. I mean, when I saw this, I was like, wow, this is something which is so fascinating and so good. But then when I showed it to my friends, they were like, yeah, it is cool. But then a lot of them knew about it, but they didn't know how to build it. So thank you so much for helping all of us do this. And do you have to say anything?
No, thank you for having me. I'm just glad that I could be of help.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much, guys, for watching. Before leaving, don't forget to like, share, and
subscribe.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, bye-bye.